Hello and welcome to today's episode of CCTV. Hi guys, Christina Carlyle here and welcome to CCTV, the place to be if you're trying to get more happy and healthy and fit. Now last week I shared the first tip in a series of tips on how to be that girl and lose weight this holiday season. And there is a method to my madness. I know last week I was talking about meal prepping, right? And you know that you're busy, you know you're stressed out, you know you're on the fly, you have all these different parties and places and things you gotta go to and different people you're gonna see. And the thing about the holidays is, okay, now you're extra busy, okay? Which is what kind of makes holidays exciting, right? You get seasonal things, like people go apeshit over the pumpkin spice latte. Why? It's seasonal. It's exciting. This time of year, you get things that you don't get year round. It's extra special, okay? So whether it's the holiday or any day, we're always dealing with different people and places and things that just pop up, okay? So we have our regular routine and we wanna be happy, healthy, and fit. We wanna make healthy choices, eat and exercise, right? You know this, you have to eat healthy and you have to exercise. You already know that. But it doesn't matter what day it is or what time of year it is. Something can always pop up and it can trigger an opportunity to choose right, so you can be happy, healthy, fit, lose weight, or you can go wrong. And you know that that choice isn't good, but you're justifying it on some way, on some level. Whether it's something exciting like, I don't know, a birthday. It's your birthday, you wanna go a little overboard and celebrate and have the cake. Same thing with a holiday. I mean, everybody has their own food that they look forward to on the holiday, okay? I'm really excited about sweet potatoes. I love them. Everybody knows sweet potatoes are my thing. My mom makes extra because they're for me. It's a known thing. But before, when I was struggling with weight, I knew where those sweet potatoes would take me. They would take me right to Binge Town, right? I know that that little devil on the shoulder is gonna be like, you can have one little bite. It's trying to trick me into thinking, okay, we can figure it out and just have one little bite. When really, one little taste of these cracked potatoes and it's a personal man versus food contest. It's gone, there's no more. Mom, can you make more? Sorry about that. I can't help it. Now that's just an extreme example and I have overcome emotional eating. I've lost 40 pounds and I've kept it off for years and years and years. And part of my struggle was not knowing about food and exercise. But even when I became a nutritionist and trainer, I continued to struggle because I didn't know how to get my mind right. I didn't know how to silence that little devil on my shoulder that was saying, eat it all, eat it now. And it didn't seem to matter whether I was happy or sad or stressed or alone or good or content, whether I was in love or not. And I know that you know this. If you've ever been in love and you've gained some weight or you've been through a breakup, you've lost some weight, and different life things can throw us off of our game, right? Different life experiences. So I know life experiences are enhanced and heightened during the holiday season. I also know how the holidays can pull out a ton of emotion. And when it comes to weight loss and wellness, you need to have your emotions in check and cope with your emotions in healthy ways and make the right choices for the right reasons and listen to that little angel on your shoulder that's saying, okay, we're hungry, let's eat. Let's not turn it into a one little taste, I'm taking the whole plate out kind of thing. You have to know which voice is talking to you so that you can make the right choice. Is it the devil on your shoulder or is it the angel on your shoulder? And that's what this week's episode is all about, okay? Now I know I gave you a tip last week, meal prepping and what to do when you're busy. And some people, the feedback that I've gotten were like, oh my gosh, that's it. I was failing to plan, so I was really planning to fail. Great. But that's not it. That's just one little piece of the puzzle. You have things bombarding you constantly, all day, every day, and you have to eat constantly throughout the day. It's not like like alcohol. If you're an alcoholic or you have a problem with alcohol, you just put the bottle down and you can just drink water or whatever else. It's not realistic with food. It doesn't work that way with food because you have to eat. And there is temptation and there are options around every corner. Everywhere you go, whether it's a restaurant, at home, whether you're shopping, whether you're at a party, at an event, different scenarios create a new set of challenges and a new opportunity for you to make the right choice or the wrong choice. So here's my homework assignment for you. I need you to be very aware of who's talking to you when you're going to reach for food or when it comes time to go to the gym. Is there a devil on your shoulder lying to you and telling you excuses, feeding you BS reasons, justifying why it's okay for you to have a bite when you know where that bite's gonna take you? Is it gonna take you to Bingeville? Is it gonna take you to Crazy Town? Or are you gonna feel guilty? Okay? Or is it a rational reason you're using food as fuel to satisfy you, to give you the energy you need to make it through your day, a food choice that you know is good for you and will help you lose weight and stay happy and healthy and fit? And here's the difference. Every time you listen to the angel on your shoulder, you're gonna feel satisfied, content, you're gonna feel secure, you're good, right? You go from hunger to satisfied, you're good. But when you're going from hungry to stuffed or starving, there's a problem. You should never feel bad. And anytime you feel bad, that is a symptom or a sign that you've made the wrong choice. You listened to the wrong voice, you listened to the devil, and you made the wrong choice for you and your weight loss. So, for example, if you're hungry and you start to eat and you know you're already full, but you continue to eat anyway because it tastes so good, or you just know that, oh, I can't help it, I love this, is so good. Now this is like holiday feast 101. You know you're good. You're looking at this massive plate of food, but even when it's gone, you're going back for seconds or thirds. There's a devil on your shoulder telling you to ignore hunger. You're going to experience a negative side effect of your choice. You're gonna feel tired. You're gonna feel stuffed, like uncomfortable stuffed. I'm popping my pants, I'm taking a nap. Screw the gym, okay? Nobody's working out, or you have one too many drinks. But here's the thing about the holidays. You have different people, places, and things you have to go to. Parties, events, family members. You may have some triggers there, especially if you're trying to be healthy. People always seem to throw in their opinion. It doesn't matter any time of year either. Like if you decide to go vegan, for example, people have an opinion about it. I'm going off dairy. Somebody has a freaking opinion about it. That's why I made a video, top 10 people you need to avoid when you're trying to lose weight. Refresh that, because I guarantee you have people like that in your life triggering you to feel bad, to feel like something you're doing could possibly not be enough. But whenever you don't feel good, or whenever you feel defeated, or you just feel frustrated or stressed or emotional or triggered with anger, I don't know what's going on with your family. If I was talking to you one-on-one, this would be a different conversation. I'm just generalizing this with blank statements, okay? I don't know what's going on with you and who your triggers are, what people, what parties, what places, what events, what restaurants, what foods trigger you. Once you pop, you can't stop. For me, it's my potatoes. I will take them out. So I know that. And the devil's like, oh girl, let's potato time, let's do this. I got this angel on my shoulder that's saying, you know where those are gonna take you. My solution to work best for me is to modify my potatoes to take out all the gallons of butter and sugar and marshmallows and all those things that I know are going to give the devil rocket fuel. I know where my devil's gonna take me. I know where my angel wants me to go, and I know how to work smart and kind of have a way to have my cake and eat it too. Okay, so that's what the meal prep episode is really about. Setting you up for success, being aware, okay, where am I going? Having a conversation with yourself. Where am I going? What do I need? How can I make sure I get it? So if you're going to a party, you can meal prep and you can bring something along with you. You can bring a healthy option. The devil's gonna sit there and try to tell you, nah, you're good, we'll figure it out. We'll hit a drive-through. There's always an excuse, but you know, if you listen to him or her and you make the wrong choice, even when you knew better, because the angel's telling you and you'll feel it in your gut. I know better, but ... The devil's gonna come up with some BS reason to justify why you should have it. If you feel bad, if you feel guilty, if you feel overly full, If you made a bag of Wheat Thins disappear like that, I mean, I do. Love Wheat Thins. Sometimes I can have one or two and tap out. Sometimes when I got this devil on my shoulder with a megaphone screaming at me because I had a stressed out day, or because just something came up, whether I got an email that I didn't expect, or a bill in the mail, or something happened in my car, and oh my gosh, now what? They're just everything's not really in your control. The only thing you can really control is what you put in your mouth and the choices you make. So it's up to you. Your homework assignment is to identify who's talking to you, where they're taking you, and why. Because we all have a history with food and decisions, and we all have habits. I've worked with people on every freaking continent of this world. Different ages, shapes, sizes, goals. Different people with different dreams and different lifestyles and different family situations. Some good, some bad, some great, some terrible. Everybody's different. Everybody wants a different thing. Everybody just wants to feel happy and healthy and fit. They want to step on the scale and see their number. God's honest truth is there is something inside of you that is influencing your choices, habits that you've developed over the years, whatever they are. I mean, if we were working one-on-one, we could have a conversation. We could knock it out pretty quickly. But I need you to dig deep. If you really want to be that girl this year, I'm not kidding. You need to know, and you need to start practicing who's talking to you and figure it out. So if you have a goal that you've been trying to struggle with, okay, well, I can't seem to make it past noon without drinking another cup of coffee, or trying to eliminate alcohol, for example, or if you're trying to eliminate coffee. That's one thing you can start focusing on. And I recommend that you start small, not try to bite off everything. Well, I'm gonna eat perfect, and I'm gonna go to the gym 100 times, and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and you're just gonna be a hero. It doesn't work like that. You're kind of like a computer. You got too much going on anyway, and when you start opening up extra programs on top of everything you're already dealing with, you're gonna crash your computer, you're gonna stress yourself out, you're gonna tap out, you're actually getting your emotions involved and frazzling yourself. You're actually feeding the devil more fuel. Make sense? You know this, okay? You know. Eat healthy, exercise. What is keeping you stuck? What is this guy telling you that's taking you out of your game? What excuses are you making? And then challenge them. You're going to the party, but ... You really think that party's gonna have a little healthy platter of food just for you? Probably not. Maybe you could call the hostess and see, oh, what are you serving? What are you gonna have? Do you need me to bring anything? And then you bring the healthy option. There's one possible scenario. Okay. You know that you have to go from work to Bobby soccer practice, to this, to that, whatever it is that you've got going on. What do you need? Do you need to pack a gym bag? What do you need to wake up earlier? What do you need to do to focus on to start incorporating all the things that you're postponing because this devil is giving you a million good reasons, a million better things you could be doing with your time other than making the healthy choices you know you need to be making to get what you want. Every time you listen to this guy, it kind of like, it's like a gut punch to your soul. You knew better, but ... You made an excuse. Stop making excuses. Pick something small. I know personally when I started, I couldn't figure it out. I was like, I can't eat this way, and I can't do this. There's just too many things, spinning too many plates at one time that kept breaking. I started with water. Why can't I figure out how to drink 8 cups of water in a day? How freaking hard could it be? Well, it's really not that difficult. When you listen to the angel and say, all right, this guy's saying we were gonna screw up, we're gonna suck, we know we're gonna fail, forget it. But over here, how easy would it be just for me to grab a gallon of water, grab a water bottle, buy an extra case of water, throw it in my car? If you don't like warm water, that's cool. Maybe you like sparkling water. Maybe you like ice water. Maybe you want fruit in it. There are so many different ways you can make it work. When I first started, I figured out I don't really like water. I like lots of ice. I like it cold. I want that carbonation, that sparkle. So now I only drink carbonated water with tons of ice, and I squeeze a ton of limes in it because I need some flavor. I need that stimulation. So just start thinking of ways that you can find solutions to fuel the angel, and it really helps to add a lot of extra things to it that you like, okay? Because you know the devil is throwing out, he's like tempting you, right? Dangling this carrot in front of you saying, you know you like this more. to like these things more. So with the water, it wasn't just the water. I had to find a way to make it work, specific and customize it to me and my tastes. What's the real problem here? Is it I can't seem to hit my alarm, or I hit the snooze button 1,000 times, I never make it to the gym on time? What's the problem? I stay up too late the night before watching TV. I took my TV out of my room. Problem solved. Just telling you, when you really dig deep and you find out what is keeping you stuck, and you start focusing on positive solutions instead of BS excuses, you are going to be free. This is the trick. This is the truth. So this tip this week is to just find one thing, figure out a way to get it to work it out, and just do it for a week. Because every day is a new opportunity, and every stage, every minute, you got an angel and a devil fighting for you. It's up to you to ignore this guy and shine light on the angel and say, what can I do? What can I do to get my mind right, keep it right, and get my body tight? So that's your homework assignment this week. So I hope this video helped you. I hope you found that it's kind of insightful and like gives you a sense of, direction and purpose, and just gets the wheels rolling, because the holidays are coming, and I'm sure your spider senses are already going off. You know this aunt's gonna be there, or this family friend, you gotta deal with this guy or that person or this party, and you know what your trigger foods are, you know what tempting foods are gonna be there, but it doesn't have to take you out. And you can tell when you're listening to who's talking to you, you'll feel it. Is this good or is this bad? Your spider senses will go off. It's up to you to make the right choice and listen to the right voice, and make sure that you're heading in a direction that's going to get you happy, healthy, and fit, and stay on track. So that's your homework assignment this week. Now, next week I'm going to come back with tons of tips on ways you can have your cake and eat it too. Like the sweet potato thing, how I made that smart substitution. That's what we're going to get into next week. But until then, I really need you to practice on not picking up the fork or the drink or anything that involves eating unhealthy or skipping the gym, or just anything that's going to take you out of your game. When you master that, you're gonna have a much smoother ride. So again, my name is Christina Carlyle. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please like it so I know. If you're going to work this tip, please share it to declare it, inspire somebody else, put it out there, make yourself accountable. When you share it with the world, people are like, oh, she's onto something. That's awesome. It's good. And it also helps spread the word for people who are struggling too, because everybody struggles like this everywhere across the world. Talk to you all. You're all amazing in your own ways, but everybody has their own stories. But what is keeping you stuck? Figure that out, and that's the start. That's the key to your success. And if you don't want to miss next week's episode, please subscribe now, because I make a new video every Thursday. So I hope you have a wonderful week. You can do this. You can do this. It works if you work it. Practice makes perfect. Please work it. You're worth it. Please know you can do this. Just think about it. Prepare. Make the right choice. And don't look back. You got this. I will see you next time right here, same place, every Thursday.